I am here to honor my mother with some of my poems. Look how beautiful her red hair is in this picture taken December 22nd, 1984. I miss my mother's red hair. I miss her homemade jam. I miss her busy knitting needles and the kindness she gave to me. I miss the way she read a story. I miss the Christmas treats she made. I miss her favorite daffodils and her love of community. I miss my mother's red hair. My mother really did love daffodils. I often gazed from the windows on chilly Vermont mornings and felt enticed to welcome spring by the sunshiny yellow hues of my mother's beloved daffodils. When we were children, we lived in Vermont. My mother loved Vermont, so I must honor her with my Vermont poem, The Old Dirt Street. Dust tumbles gently over my feet, rudely dislodged by the summer breeze from its resting place on the old dirt street. This seldom trod, rocky road winds through the trees, carrying its load, pointing the way to sparse little homes, homes that survived forever and more, keeping families happily within their doors. No home has ever done any more. This winding street, dusty and old, paved with dirt as in ages ago, more precious than any paved with gold, carries me to my childhood home, where in happiness I abode, and where I learned of the world in which I roamed. My roaming feet often return to happy memories built as a girl, when heavy's my heart, its worth unheard. The wizard road yields the past to me and transports me to fruitful apple trees which hid small children among their leaves and where hatched a thousand dreams. And then I am led to where we supped on raspberries captured by us after defeating the bush's thorny thrust, which grew in the wake of those before us, whose past only the road knows of. Then, as the sun says goodbye to day, curtained by a dusty haze, the road points my eyes to the place where in the horizon it meets the skyways, beckoning me to search in them. They hold the secrets which will mend. So I deeply inhale that crisp country air, and in its answers find the way to sail, so peace in my heart can once again prevail. My mom and dad had four children. We kept them very busy for many years. She and dad worked hard to instill the importance of good character. They built us well. Building. Today we will be building what we've always built before, but perhaps we never knew how much building was in store. Today we will be building character and self-esteem and purposeful stride, and add to that a little faith and hope and joy inside, then a little patience, peace, and charity, and a little perseverance, reverence, and humility. And then it will be time to lay our tools aside, take some time to rest, and tomorrow do our best to add to that, helping it hold fast. So tomorrow won't go away the work we did today. Mom lived with me for a while. Her favorite foods were pizza, ice cream, and donuts. She used to ask me to stop for a couple of slices of pizza on the way home. She'd say she would eat one on the way and save the other, but no pizza slice ever got to our house. Mom seemed to enjoy my poems, and she liked this one the best. Ship's Captain. The captain of my ship is he who stretched forth his hands and calmed the sea. I'll be guided so I don't falter by the man who walked on water. Through every tide and every wave which I face in my day, he who put stars in the sky to aid sailors as they pass by is the one in whom I'll trust to take me home to God above. Look at this great picture with my mom, my sister, and her family. This was taken just before COVID, so quite naturally, I have to share my COVID poem To my mom, miles away, I wish I could capture in a letter the sounds of children laughing, birds chirping, leaves rustling, kittens purring, and choruses singing, so we could relax and listen and be at peace. I wish a phone call could send visions of sunrises and sunsets, snowflakes and autumn leaves, grand mountains and a sandy beach, so we could gaze at the wonder around us. I wish a text message could send the aroma of a newly mown lawn, freshly baked cookies, the perfume of flowers and a pine forest, and peppermint tea, so we could recharge after a long day is done. I wish I could send an email, a hug, a kiss, a wink, a handshake, a smile, so you could know how loved you are. The communications sent, the hastily scrawled notes, and carefully chosen gifts do not seem enough. But the message is the same. You are important to me. I love you. You make me better. You are a part of me. My mom suffered from Alzheimer's. I wrote a poem many years ago for a friend with dementia. I think it appropriate to share it now. Time. I've mourned for what time does, for the burdens it places upon us, for the family it takes from us, the friends that go before us. I've felt time's heavy hand drape youth with the cloak of age, exchange health for nagging pain, replace my future with numbered days. I've watched time helplessly stealing bits of life from me, and for its final act for me, it's stealing me from me. Mom and daughter haircuts. What a great picture from a couple of years ago. My mother is now 91. My sister reported the other day that mom is getting weaker. I am not surprised. She has lived a long life. I think it appropriate to add this poem, which I wrote to my stepfather after his son died. I would if I could. If I could, I would melt all your scars and heal all your wounds. I would if I could, but I can't. If I could, I would hand you the rest of your life on a silver platter. I would if I could, but I can't. If I could, I would give you love which knows no boundaries of time or space. I would if I could, and I can. One final poem written for my mom very recently. For my mom. After all the dreams you made come true, after all the troubles we plowed through, there is not enough that I can do to let you know how much I love you. Daughter, mother, wife, grandmother, great grandmother, great great grandmother, friend, teacher, accountant, Christian, you have touched many lives and been a blessing to so many. Thank you, Mom. We love you.